is that?
Good.
Bit dusty. I had it all sparky for Dave's funeral, and I must confess, it's been left in the shed. It's got a bit dirty. Right.
It's not very comfortable to sit on.
So, yeah, it's not comfortable. We've got somewhere to put those.
Yes.
So this is what this video is about. So, as Harry pointed out, it's not very comfortable having these things on the seat in the way. But we've got somewhere to put them, and I'm going to show you that now. Right. I might have mentioned back in when I was cleaning up the other day, or when I was doing, no, actually it was when I was doing some tedding back on down in the lower fields. I had nowhere to put all the tools. Anyway, someone's very kindly sent me a toolbox to put on the 35. Let me just get the packaging. Here we are. I didn't ask them to send me this. They just sent it to me. Look, they've even got their. Look, let's give them a plug. Is that? How do you pronounce that, Harry? Do you think that's apukonline.com? Or do you think that's APUK? Would you pronounce that up? Would you pronounce that APUP?
No.
APUP or APUK online?
APUK.
APUK. Do you think that's APUK? Okay, APUK. Do you want to undo that? Do you want to take that out slowly? Don't drop it. Don't mess it up. So APUK have sent me a toolbox, so I can keep all my bits in, which go on the. Yeah, I think that's the invoice there. But they didn't charge me, which is very kind. Oh no, it's Agriparts. Agriparts UK. Look, it's actually on there. Let's give them a plug. Agriparts UK Limited.
There's the thingy.
There's there, right there. Press the in wherever that is. Okay, so we're gonna put that down there a minute. Let's have a look. So this is a Massey Ferguson toolbox, and it didn't come with the brackets. The brackets are over there behind you. I bought the brackets myself. But there's a couple of options for this toolbox. One of them is it goes here. I think it bolts on there, on the side. The other option, which my dad used to have, I think it was bolted on the back of here.
That seems more of a reasonable place.
Do you think that's a good idea? But then that means drilling holes into the... I'm not very keen on the idea of having it there, because I don't like drilling the idea.
Yeah,
Do you think so? But I think the problem is if you have the roll bar on there, which we're going to put on sometime, then it's in the way. I think that
might have to put it down.
Yeah, I think if we have it there, the roll bar will be in the way. I've got some brackets to go on here. I think what we do, if we put it on there now, let me just put that down there now. If we put it on there now with the brackets, we can always take, once we put the roll bar on, we can always take it off.
And have a look.
Yeah, and see what it looks like once the roll bar's on. Whereas if we drill the holes now, it'd be a nightmare. Can you open that? So is that actually open? There's the brackets there. So I think this is fairly straightforward operation, but you undo those while I look in here. So this is a very nice little tin toolbox, look. Quite well made. Nice. Really nice. And it's lockable as well, because you've got the catch on the top there, so you could just put that down, put a little padlock on. And all it is going to be for my things like this top link bar and these pins and stuff. There's a chain for the PTO there, look. Put those. All the things that, oh, there's another one, look. All the things that just you have on a. Right, have you got those? So we've got to work out how they go. Let me just put this down. Right.
I'm guessing.
I think.
They go on there.
Yeah.
And then because there's holes in the back.
Yeah,
of the box.
I'm pretty sure they go on there.
Back onto there.
And then you.
It would make more sense because they're like designed to go on here.
Now, which way do they go?
I don't know.
Up like
I'm
that?
guessing that way, yeah.
Do you think it's like that?
Maybe.
Or do you think it's like
I
that?
don't know if they're long enough though.
Well, they must be. Wait, well, that one's kinked. Why is that one kinked and this one not kinked?
Oh.
Wonder why that is.
It doesn't look like an accidental.
Well, hang on, is one longer than the other? Because this is tapered, isn't it? Look, put them next to each other.
Maybe this one goes down here.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Look, put them next to each other. Is one longer than the other? No. Maybe that's for the thinner bit down here. Because that's narrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see.
Well, we'll have to see. I guess you put these on first. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're a bit confused now because we're wondering whether they go on there, like that. But if we put them on there, you gotta somehow prise them open. They're both the same, aren't they? That one's definitely narrow, isn't it? I'm sure that one. I'm sure it's to do with the tapering. I'm sure that's to go on there. Look, makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah.
But we've got to prise them apart, and then. Well, actually, which is the front? I need to look this up online. Because that's angled, isn't it? Look at that. Which way goes where? Oh, Harry, it's confusing, isn't it?
Cowpea.
Oh, right. So the bolts must go. The bolts have got to go through there somehow, haven't they? Like that. And then against there. Do you think? Hang on, you hold that. You do the video and then I'll work out what to do. Right, let's have a look. So I reckon that goes through there like that. That goes on there like that. And then we have a spring washer on there. Right. So let's just do a pretend one. I'm just going to do it pretend because I want to see how it works. Do you think that's the right way up?
I'm guessing.
I don't know. Which way's up? Oh, Harry, I need adult help here. I need adult supervision. I'm sure there's loads of Massey people screaming at me going I'm doing it wrong. Don't you think?
Probably.
No, probably, Harry. They're definitely looking at me going, you're doing it wrong, Rich. You are doing it wrong. Doing it wrong. Doing it wrong. Right. There's my clips. There's got to be where it goes on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that. And then, but do you think that meant to go like that?
Still, how do you get it on?
That would make more sense like that, I reckon. Because then it'd be out of the way of this, wouldn't it? Because that when you're moving. That's the narrow one. Yeah, I reckon you do it along there and then you just tighten it up. But you got to get the clip undone to get it over. The only other way is to undo that, and I'm not doing that. All right. Let's work this out a minute. I'll work out what to do. All right. What could go wrong? Okay, so I've had the idea. If I undo this, if I take this off here, in theory, this is. I could just slide them. I could pull this off, pop this off, and slide that along there. Now I don't know whether this is a good idea or not. What do you think?
Hammer.
Yeah, that's not the answer I'm looking for. Is this a good idea or not?
I'd say no.
You'd say no. Why is that?
Because I just think you might not be able to get it all back together.
There is that.
Then what do you do?
Then I'll be worried.
Yeah.
Alright. Or it might work.
Then you've got the tractor stuck out here.
Well, there is that as well.
Because you wouldn't be able to move it.
Yeah. I reckon that'll come undone. Right. I want to see what this is like anyway, because there was a lot of play in there. So this is the drive arm. Well, I don't know what they call it. Let's call it the drive arm, shall we?
Sure.
It's a lot. When I was driving up and down the fields, it was quite noisy, and I wonder whether there's a lot of play. Someone else said put 2Ps in there. Right. Look. There we go. That's the ball.
Right, so
Look, that's quite interesting, Harry. Look. That's where you get wear, I think, and it clunks. So we can put these on now.
They'll fit over them.
Go on then. Yeah, of course they fit. Now, which way up are you doing them?
Well, I don't know. Which way do
Which one are you doing first? That one there, I think, wasn't it? That's the last one, 'cause that's narrow. Don't stand on the tools.
There's a hammer and it's
Right.
like ancient anyway. Almost
Right.
as old as you.
Which way are we doing this? Are we doing that one?
That way.
Like that?
Don't know.
Like that, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
Which way? I don't know which way they're meant to go. Does it really matter?
Probably does.
Probably does. Where's the other one?
Probably want the hammer to tap it down a little bit. Because I
Right.
think you'd want them locked in a bit, wouldn't you?
Hey?
Like that one
Well,
sticking up.
Yeah, but we can do that once
Put it
we
down
got.
with the hammer.
Yeah, not just yet. Should we put this back together first before we? Now we got them on. Let's put it back together because I'm a bit worried about getting it back together. Oh look, that fits in there nice. Okay. Hey?
I say,
How you say who? Okay, it probably does need tapping down, Harry.
Told
But
you.
where do we want to in relation to these bolts?
Hammer. Hammer time or not hammer time?
Not hammer time. That one wants going long a bit. How far away? That's probably better.
You want them in
Alright, do you
one
want to tap that one down then? Try not to hit the... Go on. Keep going. Okay.
Is that going?
Alright, leave it like that. That's fine. Well, we can adjust it a bit better once we got it. No,
It's not loose when it's
Hey?
on there. Don't want it too loose, remember?
Yeah.
You can tighten the bolts.
Alright, do you think it's better to... Oh, look. Do you think it's better to fit this toolbox before we put this back together?
Yes.
Let's do that then. Alright.
Right.
Alright.
Shall I do it?
Right. Let's take these out. It's making it heavy. Okay. Does that look alright on there? That looks alright, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So let me just put that on there loose. Oop. This is where you need 6 pairs of hands. Okay, so if you're expert in Massey Ferguson's, I do apologise for this amateurish attempt at putting a toolbox on, and I am actually going to a show soon, pretty soon, where I'm sure someone can come up and correct me. Are you dropping stuff on me, Harry?
No.
What was that?
Not a hammer.
Not a hammer that you're not trying to hit me with.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to put this one on. What we can do is we'll put this on here. Everyone can write in the comments how I'm doing it wrong, and then I can do it right for the next time, can't I? Yeah? Harry,
Yeah.
are you actually listening to anything I say, or have you just turned off?
Probably turned off.
Oh, thank you. Right. So we need to tighten that up a bit. Alright. I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that, Harry?
Sure.
What do you think? Alright?
Looks good.
Right. Let's put this
Got to
back.
put it back in.
There you go. Ow. Right.
Is it a little bit too far
It's a
along?
bit
then?
wonky, isn't it? That doesn't look quite right.
You need to tighten that.
Do you think that needs to go that way a little bit?
Tighten it, yeah.
Where's that hammer? I think that's probably better. I think it's designed to go along there more. Do you think?
That's what I
That better?
think.
That looks better.
Can't you tighten them with a spanner as well?
Yeah, we'll do that afterwards. That's better. That's loads better. Right. Maybe it's meant to go, I think it's even meant to go further. Look, I'm chipping my paintwork now, Harry. I hope you're not filming this.
Too low.
Are you? good thing is, as you well know, this is not a show tractor, and this is working tractor, Funky Farmer cock-ups. Right, that's better. I think that's about right. I can still open the lid. That's all right. Right, so let me get this back on. Look at that. I wonder if you're supposed to grease that.
Maybe you should.
That's where they said put 2p's. Line there. I'm going to do that another day. That's not a job for today. Right, let's put these back on. What we got to do basically is tighten up all the nuts. And then I have actually got someone coming to sort out all the oil leaks on this. He doesn't want to be on film, which is absolutely fair enough really, isn't it? But I might be able to show some of the bits he's doing as we go, because I could probably film you know, what's happening with any seals we got to put on, or anything like that. But he won't be appearing on the video, which is fair enough really, isn't it? And not everyone wants to be on camera. And he also said to me, he said the trouble is if I go on video, everyone will want me to come and do stuff for them, and he said I got enough stuff of my own to do. So which is kind of fair enough, isn't it really? If he doesn't want to. And also I also realise that as soon as you get on Facebook or YouTube, everyone's an expert, aren't they? And someone will say you shouldn't do it like that. So I understand it and respect his privacy. So you might not see him doing the work, but I will get all the oil leaks done. Right. Right, should we whack that back on? Ready? There we go, that's on. Right, we just got to do these brackets up, haven't we? I'm just going to get a spanner a minute, because these are actually, do you know there's two different sorts of spanner size, Harry? Do you know there's metric and imperial?
Yeah, I've heard of this.
Do you know what the imperial ones are for?
Older stuff.
Old stuff like this, so they're a different size. So that's an imperial. That one there is an 11/16. That's that one there. So that size bolt is 11/16, which I don't know how many mil equivalent it is, but it's a different size. These are probably the metric bolts, so I'm going to need to go and get the metric spanner in a minute. All right. So these imperial spanners here, my dad bought at Gloucester Market in about I can remember he was there. It must have been the 70s. I remember him buying a set of imperial spanners. Okay, what do you reckon? What size do you think that is? That's a 14 mil, and that's too small.
16.
What size?
16.
16. I'm going 15. Right. What do you reckon? Oh dear, I've got too many. There's a 15. You reckon 16 or 15?
16.
15, Harry. Sorry, mate. It's a 15. How old are you?
13.
Not 15. Right. Right. Do you know what? When we next go to that show, we need to look how these are actually meant to be put on. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh. Don't want it too loose, otherwise it'll wobble around. That's coming up tight, right? This takes forever, doesn't it?
Yep.
I should have used socket set really, it would have been a lot quicker. Certainly tightening it up. I'm not sure how much more to tighten it. What do you think?
I think it's fine.
Do you?
Yeah.
You being an expert in the field. Right, it would seem that was nearly good enough. Right, I think we'll make that do then. What do you reckon? I'm quite pleased with that.
Looks good.
The only thing about that is this square is going to get a bit muddy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I personally think, I prefer it on the wheel arch, to be honest.
I want to put something in there.
Well, I will. You see,
Bounce up.
Harry, put these in. I'll tell you what.
I mean, like,
No. See that clip there? Pull that off. Oh, what was that? Got it? Put those in there. Shut it up and put that through the thing. Push it. Perfect. Look at that. It's a bit loose.
Oh,
that's all right. So that for now, that's on there. I'm tempted to actually put it on here. I think when we put the roll bar on, I'm wondering whether we drill some holes and put it on there, just because of old time's sakes. That's where I used to have it. Yeah. What do you think?
But then you've got to have holes in it.
We need to get this all cleaned up. I have to confess, I've sort of neglected this a bit. It's been used for we polished it up really well for Dave's funeral, and then I got into the mode of using it on the farm, which definitely a nice thing to do. So I've used it on the tedder, but it got covered in dust then. Of course, everything, once you cover it in dust, all the oil sticks to it, everything sticks to it, and it's become a bit grotty. And so what we need to do is we need to get it cleaned off, put the spanners away, get the oil leaks done, then I will get then my plan is, once I've got the oil leaks done, well done, tidy up time, put your toys away, well done, Harry. Get the oil leaks done, then paint it, get these two-tone colours sorted, because look, there's two different sorts of grey, I don't want that there. Get rid of the two-tone grey, paint it up, and that's when I'm going to take the wheel arches are going to have to come off to paint it, which is why I haven't bothered putting the roll bar on yet, because once I put the roll bar on, I don't want to have to unbolt it again. So the idea is to paint it first and then put the roll bar and the wheel arches on, and then tidy it up a bit more around everywhere. But so it's stages. So it's been a bit like a summer where I haven't done so. I'm really pleased with that though. I'm really pleased with that. It's nice to have a toolbox on there, isn't it? Don't you think? Mm-hmm. That's a quality job. And that wasn't too bad getting that undone. It was just a bit of confidence, wasn't it? We didn't know what to do. So crack on, eh? Let's get a photo of it. Photo of my toolbox. Look at that. Look at that. Massey's got a toolbox. Nice. Look at that. It's the shiniest thing on there now, Harry. Look at that. Right. Hello, John, got new motor. Hello, John, got new motor. Hello, Funky, got new motor. I will have to clean this up. It's looking disgusting. I had it lovely a few months ago. Anyway, it's in stages, isn't it? It's a working tractor as well. Oh, the other thing about the exhaust is this is painted in white hammerite, which I did at the time for Dave's funeral a bit quick. It's not the ideal paint. Every time it warms up, it all bubbles up and it melts. And it does, when it goes cold again, it does go back down, but you can see it's just going brown. And it's not ideal. So that's going to have to be replaced with white stove paint at some point. And also we're going to get I'm going to sort out the cushion, because that's a bit rubbish. And this is all, that's not right. I got a thing to go there actually. Let's just have a look. Which way does that go? Oh yeah. So this needs sorting out. That pin there looks a bit broken, doesn't it? I've got that replacement bit to go on. But this is all worn. So let's get that sorted at some point soon. But for now, we got the Massey badge. I got sent that. That's really nice. Little Massey keyring. For now, we've done that today. So, sorry if you're Massey guys shouting at me for doing it all wrong. But you know what I'm like. Someone said, I had some guys from Australia call in not that long ago. Fair play, nice blokes. And one of them was a mechanic, and he said, "You're no mechanic, are you, Rich?" And I said, "No, I know, I'm not. I know that I've chipped all the paint there where I've whacked it with the hammer. What a flipping bodger. Terrible. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look." Right, let's put this away. Thanks, Harry. Good night. crack on. Stay tuned for more fiascos in the Massey. Just a little bit of a further update about the Red Tractor Toolbox. I just looked on the invoice. I was about to check this out and just had a quick look because there was no sort of details on it. It's only got my address on it, no sender or anything. But I noticed it says source. Can you see that? Source, Amazon, paid. So I don't think apukonline.com sent me that. Well, it did come from them, but someone has very kindly bought it for me. But there's no note in there saying who it's from. So I think what they did, they went on Amazon, bought it, arranged for it to be sent to me, and the AP, Agri Parts sent it to me. So whoever did send that to me, thank you very much. I sometimes get sent stuff anonymously, really kind. Thank you very much for anyone who supports me, if you like. I hate that word, but you know, helps out with what I do. But 3rd of August, someone bought it on Amazon and sent me the Funky Farmer toolbox. So whoever did that, thank you very much. And it will be appearing on the videos because it's now part of my tractor. Right, crack on.